The next one is doing cast shadows. How is it that I do a cast shadow? This one is, I get asked this quite a bit. And if you want to show like a cast shadow, something as simple as like maybe I want to show a cast shadow of this chair right here, I can just copy and paste the chair like that. Make sure the shadow is turned off, go to advanced settings, bring the brightness all the way down to 0. We're going to use this as our shadow. And then I'm going to bring the opacity down as well. Now, the general rule about how hard a shadow's edge is how close the light source is. So the closer the light source is, the harder the edges of the shadows are. The further away the light source is, the more blurred edges the shadow has, right? So that's really easy to remember. A simple rule: close, hard shadows; further away, lighter shadows, okay? And what I'll do is I'll actually just bring the opacity all the way up so I can see it better, but I can go over to the transform and just kind of change the height like this to create this nice cast shadow shape. Then I'll bring that opacity down to where I want it. I think the one that I use the most is in between about 25 and 30%. But if, like I said, the shadow will be harder or thicker the closer you are. So let's make it somewhere around 50%. And I'm going to have to bring it down a layer like this. Oopsie, I accidentally selected that. I'll go ahead and select that and lock it. So select it right here. And then I'll bring a cast shadow just right there like that. Now, if the direction in which the cast shadow happens is not too difficult. It's just wherever the light source is. If you don't have a very good eye, I usually just use the pen to do this. For instance, I'll say that the light is like this, so I'll create these rays of light. This is like a little guide that kind of helps me. Now, I've been doing this for a little while, so sometimes I just don't use a light source or use lines, but if you're a beginner, definitely use lines to kind of help you out, and then you just align up the shadow with the line work that you've set up right here. So this thing right here, it's in between this straight line right here and this more diagonal one, so I'll kind of fit it to where it kind of matches in between, and then you create this nice cast shadow right there. Very, very helpful